What's up, guys? It's Bionic Bro again. I'll cover another sort of quick topic. I kind of touched on it briefly last night in the back workout video I posted. My buddy James requested that I mention stuff about rep ranges, which also includes, weight changing on your lifts, not your body. I am always changing my rep ranges and weights, whether I'm doing a machine or a plate loaded exercise or a free weight exercise. I do not have any kind of schedule or program like some people do, like, oh, it's bench day, so I'm going to do 5 sets of 5, and then I'm going to do 10 sets of 4, and then, or 4 sets of 10, that's backwards, or, 4 sets of 12 or whatever. Like, however I'm feeling, if I'm feeling strong and good, I'll do a whole bunch of like 3, 4, 5, 6 rep stuff. And if I'm just feeling kind of blah, I'll do 20, 40 reps in a set, it's just so I still get a good burn and a good workout and get the blood flowing to all those muscles. And it also kind of depends on the workout too. If I'm doing like, say, incline bench for building size and strength, sometimes just to see where I'm at, I'll put 225 on and see how many times I can do it. And, or I'll put 135 on and see how many times I can do it. Or I'll put 275 on and just do it 5 to 10 times. And then things like dumbbell flies, it's like a moderate weight. I'll start with like 30 pounds and work high reps and work my way up to 60-pound incline dumbbell flies. And I'll probably finish somewhere in the 8 to 12 rep range, depending on, sleep and food and energy. Cable flies and pec deck flies, I try to stay in the 12 to 25 rep range, really, because it's not a big strength exercise. That's all for form and technique. Really, I'm a bodybuilder. Everything's supposed to be for form and technique, but I love the strength aspect of this sport just as much. So flies and seated preacher curls, shoulder raises, things like that, they're all very lightweight, high rep exercises. Like shoulders, I don't ever do shoulder presses because they don't do anything for me but hurt my joints. So I'll literally do 10 or 12 sets of front raises, side raises, and reverse flies, whether I do them on the pec deck sitting backwards, cables, or bent over with dumbbells, or sometimes lay on the incline bench and do them like that. Like I'll literally start with the 5-pound dumbbells, superset all 3 of them, work my way up as high as I can. Sometimes I only make it to 30, sometimes I make it to 60, and then I work my way back down. And that'll be my whole shoulder workout. So shoulder day is actually a quick day for me. I can bust out 30 to 40 sets of shoulders in under 40 minutes. I don't take a lot of rest at the gym. I don't hang out and have a lot of conversations. I have my headphones on. And I'm just doing what I like to do. I don't mean to sound like a robot or a tough guy, but I'm not there to like make friends and socialize. It's not a social event for me. Of course, if somebody comes up and talks to me that I know, or they're asking me a question, new guy or old guy or whatever, I'll absolutely talk for a minute, but I don't go there for that. I enjoy being at the gym. That's my happy place. So I'm going to work out while I'm there. Triceps, movements like close grip bench and skull crushers and seated dumbbell extensions. These are skull crushers when you're laying on your back and you're going in this motion. Close grip bench is about like here, and you're flat benching like that. Heavier exercises, lower weight, more for building size. And then you have things like all the cable push downs and rope push downs and extensions with cables for your triceps, single arm dumbbell tricep extensions. Those are all lightweight exercises. If I'm doing a single arm dumbbell extension, I'll use a 15 or 20 pound dumbbell. Sometimes I'll go up just to see what I can do, but that's not how I always work out by any means. So when you see me post an ego lifting workout video, that's not my workout. That's just one thing I did for fun, just to clarify. That's not every workout, every set, every day. Just, I like to do it on a regular basis to see where I'm at. That's all. like tricep rope push downs. Just like this, do a little spread at the bottom. I'll start with it on, there's the little plates. I go to an old school gym, so they don't have the weights on them. They're numbered like 1 through whatever. I'll start on like number 3, work my way up, and then work my way back down. And then I'll put the cambered bar attachment on it. That's the one that's like this, so it's got a few different grips. I'll start wide, go in one, go all the way to the middle, and like kind of superset those. So bang out like 30 or 40 sets of triceps in 30 or 40 minutes, no problem. Doing biceps, I like to do my curls like that too, whether it's dumbbells or preacher dumbbells, preacher barbell, cables, preacher curl machine. Like I said in last night's video, I don't know the name for every workout. I just know what it works out and if it feels good for me or not. And if it does, I keep doing it. Not a personal trainer, as I mentioned before. I don't have any certifications. I don't have any degrees. I'm just a guy who knows what he's doing pretty well. So my descriptions verbally might not be all that great. As far as workouts go, I work out every single day, whether I'm training for a show or not, whether I'm feeling under the weather or not, whether I worked all day or not, I'm going to the gym. That is my time. That's Joe's time. I'm not missing it for nothing. I'm not missing the gym for a funeral or a birthday party or a wedding. I don't give a fuck. I'm going. I have to. It's part of my sanity. It's part of my mental health more than anything, to be honest. So with that also being said, the gym and recovery was another topic. Recovery as in like 12-step substance abuse stuff. Some people in recovery will think that the gym is part of my addiction, feeding the addict inside of me. And I guess from looking from their point of view, it may look like that because I go so much. However, it's what I love to do. A lot of people in recovery have no hobbies, just like most people. They go to work and they go home and they do fucking nothing. Doesn't matter if I'm a recovering addict or not, I'm not fucking doing that. I'd rather not be alive if all I'm gonna do is wake up and go to work. That is a fucking pointless waste of a life. Not to sound cliche like you gotta do more, be a lion, hardest worker, alpha, bleh. Just, that ain't me. I'm not doing that. You have to work to provide for yourself and your family if you have one, but that is not who I am. That's not what my life is. That's just a basic requirement I have to fulfill to pay for my life and my son's life and the things we both need and want in our lives, like toys in the gym and 4-wheelers and vacations and somewhere to fucking live and food to eat, clothes. So if you ask me if I like my job, it's not a bad job at all. What would I want to do if I had my choice? Nothing. I'll be totally honest. If I didn't have to work, if food and property were free and we all just like shared like 4-wheelers or something, like some weird combine life, I wouldn't work. I'd be in my yard growing more plants for the combine and riding 4-wheelers and working out in the tent, whatever we have there at our weird little combine. But it's part of my recovery 100%. The only time I have not been in the gym in the last 8 years is when I was using and abusing substances. The only time I wasn't in meetings in the last 7 or 8 years is when I was using and abusing substances. The only time I have missed work is doing dumb shit. So I don't do dumb shit anymore, so I don't miss the gym. I don't miss meetings and I don't miss work unless I am fucking in horrible amounts of pain from this nub stuff or we get rained out, normal stuff. I don't just call off because the sun's out and I want to go play with my friends. I'm 32 years old. I don't have many friends because I don't really like a lot of people. We all have our own opinions and ideas and things to do and they just don't clash, I don't want to hear you talk about my diet and my workout and dog it, I don't dog you because you don't look good. That's what you want to do with your life. Do it. I don't care. You want to drink beer in the backyard 4 days a week instead of doing something that I would find more productive? Do it. I don't give a shit. That's what you went to work and made money to do, apparently, because that's what you're doing. A lot of people in recovery think that, because as of lately, since May 7th is when I started the prep for this show, and my cardio has increased from like 20 minutes a day, at some points 2 hours a day, and now at these final days I'm down to 40 minutes a day, plus an hour of lifting. So this entire time I've been at the gym from an hour and a half to 3 hours every single day, whether I got that done in one session or two. Sometimes I had to go back for a third or ride the stationary bike in my bedroom. And some people in recovery are like, well, you're acting out on your addiction. You can't stop. No, I'm competing at an elite level of a sport with a coach that I have hired and is telling me what to do. I am not just sitting around coming up with workouts to do and how to drive my body into the ground. So after Thursday's my last workout till the show. So no working out on Friday, no working out on show day Saturday. When I go back to the gym Sunday with a full ass belly full of pizza and steak and bread and Pepsi and cake, all kinds of terrible shit, Taco Bell, I'm going to get the sickest, nastiest pump of my life. I'm probably going to do a total body workout just so that shit goes everywhere. I want to see every vein in my body pop out. That's the addict part of it. That's the love of it. That's the passion. My grandpa was big into working out. My brother used to be big into working out, and that's what started it. So it's not like some guys, they come into recovery and then they meet a gym rat dude, or they used to play football in high school before they started smoking meth or something, and now they've just replaced drug addiction with the gym. I replaced the gym with drug addiction in all reality. I replaced life with drug addiction. Because once I start anything, I don't stop until I'm out of money, or I'm dead, I'm in the hospital, car accident, some terrible shit. So I don't indulge anymore at all. That's what being in recovery means. I can't go to the bar and have 3 beers with you and the boys and a cheeseburger and go home and everything's fine and dandy. Or I can't even go to the bar on a Saturday and have a bucket of beers and 14 shots like some of you, grab Taco Bell and go home safely in an Uber. I've tried it all a million times. When I go to the bar for 3 beers and a cheeseburger, I end up having 13 shots and I disappear in a trap house for 3 days. When I go to the bar planning just to get fucking drunk, wasted, shit-faced, white girl wasted, I don't know how many drinks I have. I have a $300 bar tab receipt when I wake up 4 days later. I will have spent a week in a trap house, crashed a car, maybe ended up in the hospital, robbed somebody, like some terrible shit. I'm not exaggerating in this. When that switch gets flipped, it's flipped until something else flips it off. I am not physically nor mentally capable of flipping that switch off myself. Something has to run out, whether it's life, like literally my pulse, or money, or gas, or some terrible event has to happen. Like something else has to stop me. Jail. It's just, that's the difference that people don't understand. Why don't you just come with us and have 2 beers after work? Because I'll fucking not be at work for the rest of the week. Quit asking. No, I'm not coming to the wedding that has an open bar. I'm sorry. I love you guys. If you're getting married, congratulations. But I'm not watching everybody get wasted. I can't. It's for my safety and everybody else's safety around me and everybody who cares about me. It's not that I don't want to go to your wedding. It's not that I don't want to give you a gift card. I can't go. Graduation parties, there's 2 kegs and a little folding table full of fifths. Can't go. I'll stop in at a birthday party or something, for a half hour. Say hi. I'll even buy that friend a drink. I just did that last weekend. But I'm not hanging out all night. I'm not going to close the bar with you and drink Diet Pop and water till 2 in the morning. There's no point. All it does is fuck up my next day. And that's the thing, too. I have to be selfish with my time. As a recovering addict, I have to keep that number one so I have the rest of my life. Number two, I like my life and I want tomorrow to be productive. So in order to do so, I have to act accordingly today. And I'm not even saying as far as abusing substances, like I want to get all my meals in and I want to have a good workout tomorrow. I want to make it to work tomorrow. I want to be able to hang out with my son. So I cannot hang out at the bar for no reason, not even getting drunk or hooking up with chicks until 2 a.m. Just sitting there watching everybody else do that. It's dumb. And I'm sure you're thinking, yeah, that does sound dumb. Especially when you're sober, you're all idiots. Just like me. Nobody wants to sit around a bunch of drunk people. It's stupid. Yeah, working out's a big part of my recovery. Do I currently like working out 3 hours a day right now? No. No, but it's part of the deal. It's like a professional baseball player is an elite athlete. He probably trains 3 to 5 hours a day. Do you think he wants to go to baseball practice every single day like that? No, he just wants to hit home runs and get on the news for the next week for setting the record. But you got to do what you got to do to get to the record. You don't just wake up and hit home runs in the MLB. You don't just wake up and step on a bodybuilding stage. This is not hot girl summer dieting and exercising. You don't just wake up and win the Super Bowl. You have to do shit. You don't just wake up rich. You have to go to work and make advancements in your career. You don't just wake up and have a college degree. You have to go to school. You have to study. You have to pass the test. You have to proceed through the process. You don't just stick the seeds in your backyard and have a fucking flourishing garden. You got to water it. You got to put Miracle Grow on it. You got to till the soil before you do all that. There's things you have to do anything. Do things with a purpose. If you decide you're going to love something, or you realize you love something, and you want to proceed with it, learn about it. Get better at it. Become the best you can at it. It has nothing to do with being an addict. Just don't waste your fucking time. That's enough. Peace. Bionic Bro out.